Thank you, Cik Amani. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. In the name of God, the merciful, the compassionate, and praise be to God, Lord of the world. Prayers and peace be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and on all his house and companions. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Tuan Syarifatul Haniza Said Ali, Executive Director, Islamic Capital Market Development, Securities Commission Malaysia. Mr. Vincent Koh Shihkang, President of Malaysian Financial Planning Council, our Platinum Partner, Nana Investors, Gold Sponsor, Iza Yusof Consultancy, our supporting organizations, Capspring Temasek Financial Group, the Sophisticated Investors Group, Professional Management College Indonesia, and Philip Capital. Fellow National Council members and management of Malaysian Financial Planning Council, distinguished speakers and panelists, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to speak to you this morning and to welcome you most cordially at this e-conference. On behalf of the Malaysian Financial Planning Council, I would like to welcome you to the 9th MFPC e-conference on Shariah Wealth Management and Financial Planning. The theme of the conference, post-pandemic transformations, aligning focus and assessing impact. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been more than 2 years since COVID-19 hits us, and since April this year, Malaysia enters the transition to endemic phase. In between that period, we have seen a lot. Some of us lost our loved ones. Families were separated. People are flying white flags as a plea for help. Mental well-being is no longer taboo conversations. All these unfortunate events shows the vulnerability of mankind at one point or another throughout the crisis. It is helpful to get behind the numbers to determine the extent to which the pandemic has affected the livelihoods and well-being of Malaysians. And I refer to the World Bank's COVID-19 high-frequency household monitoring survey. The survey finding showed that low-skilled and informal workers, those with lower incomes, more likely to be exposed to employment and income shocks compared to others. Interestingly, by June 2021, more adults were employed than before the pandemic, with 58% of those surveyed being employed in June 2021 compared to 53% in March 2020. Nonetheless, this may not necessarily translate to quality jobs and stable incomes. Of those who worked pre-pandemic, 1/3 experienced work disruptions, while 27% who continued working suffered income reduction. As the saying goes, every cloud has a silver lining. We have seen resilience and grit shown among Malaysians. Economic recovery is now in focus against a backdrop of increased vaccination coverage and the reopening of economic sectors. And come the next line of questions. Are we prepared if similar pandemic happen in the future? Can we bounce back from the current pandemic? This is the context of our health protection, the investment portfolio that we have, and our asset planning. I am sure each and every one of us can reflect our own personal journey and take every lesson that we can to move forward. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you will look forward to the views of the speakers and panelists from various and diverse backgrounds throughout this conference. I am sincerely grateful for your participation and for the opportunity to organize this conference despite going through some tough times through this pandemic. I would like also to thank everyone for their hard work and efforts in making this conference a success. MFPC grateful to its deepest appreciation to all that have contributed valuable feedback and time to make this reality, especially to our platinum partners, all sponsors, and supporting organizations. To all of you here in this virtual conference, I hope you receive great benefits from this event. Thank you, and please stay safe.
Thank you, Encik